the Varnum Armory, East Greenwich, Rhode Island. Varnum Armory is a medieval-style armory and was built in 1913. Prior to the armory, the location was Rhode Island Central Bank, the first bank in the town of East Greenwich. Varnum Armory housed the Varnum Continentals, an independent military militia organization. The Varnum Continentals were named after Revolutionary War General James Mitchell Varnum, a founder of the Kentish Guards. And the Continentals now are dedicated to preserving Varnum's memory. The Varnum Continentals were reactivated in 1992 by Governor Bruce Sunland. They still remain part of Rhode Island's militia, but serve largely ceremonial role and educational roles, using period muskets and cannons for special events, and maintain a large museum. Now, the Varnum Armory is open as a museum and can be toured by visitors. It's stacked full of weapons used in wartime and clothes of military personnel that gave their lives fighting for their beliefs. Claims in Varnum Armory consist of full-body apparitions, shadow entities, voices, objects being moved on their own, and even children trying to open doors. Varnum Armory holds a very dear place in my heart. I've investigated this location on ghost hunters and caught what we believe to be a full-body apparition. Join us as we investigate the historic Varnum Armory, East Greenwich, Rhode Island. Jason and JV heading into Varnum Armory. All right, so this door is the door that Pat actually caught on video, somebody or something moving the handle, and nobody was there.
Well, they saw from the inside, in the hallway part, they saw the door handle moving, and then they saw what looked to be like a shadow walk away from the door, as though it had tried to open it and couldn't.
So this room is going to be dedicated to the War on Terror.
Yeah, global war on terrorism and Cold War.
Well, and the crazy part is everything in here, almost everything in here, is attached to somebody who lost their life.
That's actually quite a good point, because, and I was talking with Pat, the director of the facility here, about that. I said, do you think that when these items come to you, because they were involved in such tragedy, most of them were in a battle of some kind, and many had to do with somebody's death, do you think they come with an energy attached to them? And he said, there's no doubt. He said that, based on his experiences here, there can be no doubt that these things have some type of energy attached to them. Many of them do.
Well, and the crazy part is, in here, there's a bunch of people who, they were not believers of the paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
And, but their time that they've spent here, they become believers of
Right.
the paranormal because they've had experiences. I mean, the older man who witnessed somebody walking from like only the kneecaps up, he was just in awe.
Yeah, he actually turned, he had the goosebumps on his arms, and he was like kind of in shock. And Pat asked him what was going on, and he told him he just saw what looked to be like a man from the waist up walking between the two cannon, the Gettysburg cannon and the other cannon. We have a static cam on that spot, so if that happens tonight, we'll get a glimpse of it.
Hello, my name's Jason. This is my friend Jim. I've been here a couple times throughout the years. I think we talked with you and maybe even saw you on video on one of our cameras last time I was here.
We'd really like to talk with you again.
We bring a lot of respect for what you were involved with. Many of you are former military members or maybe even current military members, and we have a tremendous amount of respect for what you've done. And your contributions to what our way of life is today.
Sacrifices, everything, yes.
So many of you gave the ultimate sacrifice for your countries, for your family. We'd love to learn a little bit more about your story. Can you communicate with us? Can you talk to us?
This is a note written by George Washington.
It's crazy. I never would have thought this type of stuff would have been here, you know? This is the World War I and World War II room.
Yeah, these are weapons used by the Germans in the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And then you have weapons used by France, UK, Russia, and the US.
Now, I don't know what proper protocol is anymore because I'm so out of the loop when it comes to this stuff. But there are going to be some images here that you might see that might offend you. I'm just warning you. But it is a museum, and it's part of history. My grandfather was a veteran of World War II. He was also a veteran of the Korean War. And he was very, very proud of his service in the Army Air Corps. Is there anybody else here that may have been a member of the Army Air Corps in World War II? Here's some walking.
I did.
Yeah. Over here.
There it is again.
Yeah.
The wood makes a lot of noise in here, but we're standing still, so we were.
Yeah. If you're trying to get closer to us, don't be afraid. Don't be hesitant. Again, we're here as friends, and we're here out of a lot of respect. This uniform right here was a World War I American soldier who, in his first battle, shortly after he was shipped to France, they had to charge into no man's land in World War I. And if you know anything about World War I, you know that was the area between the enemy trenches and your trenches, and most people didn't survive when they went in there. He was charging across no man's land, and a German soldier threw a hand grenade. It hit him on the side of the head and blinded him. It killed the two men next to him, but didn't kill him, blinded him. And he went home and he spent the rest of his life as a blind veteran. But he ended up putting it to good use. He told his story, wrote about it, and he was very proud to be a veteran and marched in all the Veterans Day and Memorial Day parades and didn't waste his life because of the tragedy that he suffered. He actually continued to live and tell his story.
And move forward.
Yeah.
This room is very near and dear to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
It looks much different than it did before. Some of the stuff in here, kind of heartbreaking. Alfred Gardner. He died actually holding that Bible in his hand right there.
This is an amazing story, actually. It's all part of the Gettysburg Canon story. Not only was it a Bible that he kept with him throughout his time in the army, but he wrote messages to his children in the pages and the margins. And when they recovered it after his death, those were the last words his children would ever hear from and of him. It's pretty amazing. Brother against brother, the war between the states, blue versus the gray, north versus the south. Is anybody here that can talk to us about their experience fighting the war between the states?
Now this room is where I was sitting with Steve. And in this doorway, we caught what appeared to be a full-body apparition. So we have a camera on it, and we have the tracer unit from Ghost Stop, which will pick up any movement or any temperature fluctuation. So if that man walks back through here.
Do you hear walking?
I do. And I'm waiting to see if the machine goes off.
Out in the hallway, right?
Yeah. So if that man walks back through here.
Do you hear walking?
I do. And I'm waiting to see if the machine goes off.
Out in the hallway, right?
Yeah. So if that man walks back through here.
Do you hear walking?
I do. And I'm waiting to see if the machine goes off.
Out in the hallway, right?
And the crazy thing was that we caught that. We had no knowledge that people had experienced that same man in the same area prior. If there is anybody here, can you walk through this doorway over here? You'll see a thing on the ground that's got a blue light going back and forth. If you move near that or wave your hand over it, it'll light up. It'll let us know that you're here. Can you do that for us? That light won't hurt you or harm you or bother you in any way, but it'll allow us a means to communicate and acknowledge that you are here with us. So can you do something near that device, that blue light? Maybe move your hand over it, your foot.
Oh, did it just do something? Or am I might be seeing only part of it because of the gun rack there. Gun rack there. Gun rack there.
We're not asking for much, but it would really help us if you could make that device light up just by waving your hand or foot over it.
We have a tremendous amount of admiration for your bravery and your sacrifices. And we'd love to talk to you a little bit more about any of that. Can you communicate with us in some way? Let us know you're here. Did you make that light go?
What?
Did you just fall?
No.
The light just turned red here. Did you do that? Did you make that light go?
What?
Did you just fall?
No.
The light just turned red here. Did you do that? Right here.
Back there at the door?
Back here, yeah.
No, I'm over here.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I did something here, it wouldn't turn red.
Shouldn't. It was just red right here. Is there anybody here with us that can talk to us? No one wants to talk to us? We'd like to thank you in person for everything you've done for the country and your family and our families.
You know, it's always heartbreaking when you see something like this. So you see this chair here, you know, Varnum Continentals, 1907 to 1956. And you know that when this chair was made, it was so precious.
That's right.
To somebody. It meant so much.
Yep. A lot of people talk about how Gettysburg is such a paranormally active place. I agree, it certainly is. This place is like Gettysburg plus 100 other battles. It's got all the Civil War stuff, a lot of stuff from Gettysburg, plus Revolutionary War, World War I, World War II, French and Indian War, everything. So I can imagine, and again, we can't make this stuff happen on command, but when this place gets active, I imagine it gets very active.
So you're saying you're happy I brought you here?
I love this place. I love this place.
I know.
I really do.
It's great. It really is great.
I thought I was seeing some shadow movement down at the end of this hall.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to zoom in, but it won't focus. Now it does. I wonder if there was a reason it wasn't focusing.
I mean, that's where they did catch what appeared to be that apparition.
That's right.
Moving the door handle.
In one instance, this was several years ago. It was actually Halloween, and I was in the museum at the museum room at the end of the hallway, and I hear what sounds like someone stepping into the hallway. And so I knew no one was in the building, so I immediately yell out, "Hello, who's there?" Get no response. On the security cameras, you see me get up and look into the hallway. So then I watched the playback of the security camera footage, and you see the doorknob turn. It goes like this, and then it slowly comes back up. And when you zoom in really closely, there looks like there's like a gray shadow, and then it moves to the kitchen, which matches exactly what I thought I heard happen. I'll admit that more than once I've decided, all right, time to go home.
Can you come closer to us? Just come over here and say hello.
Is there anybody here that we can talk with? Did you walk in front of the camera earlier or walk by that doorway?
I hear something. I hear voices very, very faintly. Do you?
Every so often I keep on hearing
Something.
Almost sounds like a quick conversation.
Yeah. We'd be very honored to meet you. You hearing something?
Was it just walking from behind you?
That's just what I'm asking you.
Well, nothing's showing up on the camera this way.
Where's that coming from?
I don't know. I can hear it. I'm just sitting down. I'm taking off my headphones. Yeah. Well, nothing's showing up on the camera this way.
Where's that coming from?
Well, nothing's showing up on the camera this way.
Where's that coming from?
Jim, that sounds like it's coming from your direction.
Down the hall here?
Oh, that was over there.
Down the hall, down toward the door?
Mm-hmm. I think I just lost all IR. It was weird. This thing turned off. The battery's just about dead too.
The your IR light?
Yeah. You hear that?
I did.
Oh, that was over there.
Down the hall, down toward the door?
Mm-hmm. I think I just lost all IR. You hear that?
I did.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it's right next to me.
Thank you for getting close to us. We'd love to learn more about you. What's your name?
What part of Rhode Island are you from? I'm from Warwick.
That was loud. That was loud.
What is that?
That was
Like,
really
it
loud.
sounds like I would expect a squirrel to be dropping nuts on the floor or something.
Yeah.
There's it go. I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know, but I'm gonna have to change batteries in my camera in a minute.
All right, let's go. Let's go change the batteries so we're prepared if something happens here.
Okay.
We have a device on the floor. It'll allow us a means of communication through yes or no questions. For a yes, all you need to do is move your hand to the left side or the right side, depending, and it'll go off. For a no, all you need to do is go to the opposite side. I'm going to step down there near my friend, and we'll see if you're willing to talk with us. It's another cool piece of equipment by Sean at Ghost Stop. Flux response. So if there's somebody here, there's a device on the floor. All you need to do is put your hand or on either side of it or your foot near it, and it should light up. Can you do that for us? This will allow us a way to communicate through yes or no questions. Can you hear us?
Oh,
Nope. Okay. Can you hear us?
oh,
Nope. Okay.
I'm turning off my IR so we can get those colors, hopefully.
Was that you?
No, I was just going to ask you. So like a heavy footstep.
That was you. Can you make the bang again? However you did it? Wherever you did it?
That was pretty obvious.
Was that down near you?
I thought it was behind me. I'm going to turn my IR back on. Look down here. Hang on.
That was you. Can you make the bang again? However you did it? Wherever you did it?
That was pretty obvious. That was pretty obvious. That was pretty obvious.
Was that down near you?
I thought it was behind me. I'm going to turn my IR back on. Look down here. Hang on. Did it? Colors?
Yep, I get green.
So we're getting some, what sounds like heavy footsteps. And this is the second time we've had the green.
Oh,
Green again?
here it goes.
Thank you. That lets us know that you're here with us.
Right before that, there was like a voice or something. Hello?
Can you put your hand on the other side to make it turn red instead of green? Or if you just want to make it green again, that's okay too.
Keep on hearing things. You just make that sound?
No, I did not make that sound.
All right, there was 100% just like a roar.
Yeah, yep. And I didn't make it.
You just make that sound? You just make that sound?
No, I did not make that sound.
All right, there was 100% just like a roar.
Yeah. Yep. And I didn't make it. Are you upset? Are you angry about something? Upset about something? If you are, make the light turn green by putting your hand next to the blue light.
So, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, hang on. I was just walking again.
You having a stroke? What are you doing?
No, I went to say something and it sounded like there was almost as if somebody was like walking around me.
Oh, really? Well, you're closer to the device than I am.
Yeah, but no, it sounded like somebody was walking around behind me. Like, is there anything moving around me?
I just heard something. I don't see anything.
That's what I'm talking.
Yeah, I don't see anything though, but I heard it. I just heard something. I just heard something. Can you tell where it was coming from? Like in that room?
What the hell was that? It just sounded like somebody was coming right into the room.
Can you tell where it was coming from? Like in that room?
What the hell was that? It just
Can you tell where it was coming from? Like in that room?
What the hell was that? It just sounded like somebody was coming right into the room. Hello? I don't know, man. I mean, it sounds like somebody's moving around me. I'm like,
What the heck?
it sounds like somebody's moving around me. I'm like,
What the heck? What the heck?
it sounded like it just happened right here.
It sounds like
I
somebody's
felt the vibration on the floor.
It sounds like somebody's coming in with an axe.
Don't say that. I'm in the dark. Holy crap. That was loud.
They've been getting progressively louder.
That sounded like it came from down there.
Those were loud. We heard you approaching us, and we'd love it if you kept coming closer and came to talk to us. We're here to learn more about you, your stories, your sacrifices. Now it stopped.
Yeah, everything came to screeching. We can always go upstairs and see if we can get anything to happen up there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you for everything. We'll be upstairs if you would like to continue to talk to us. Just come on up.
Jason and JV are in the main floor of Varnum Armory. So, what?
I was gonna say rooms like this are a little tough because it's big and spacious and echoey.
Yeah, so now this cannon over here took the lives of 3 people, right? That were working it,
Yeah,
let alone those that killed prior.
it's got a fascinating story. This, you can see in the muzzle, there's a cannonball wedged in there during the Battle of Gettysburg. A series of events occurred which led to that specific cannonball being stuck there.
Jeez.
During the process, 3 of the crew members of this cannon died, all Rhode Island folks. And this cannon was hit by 2 Confederate cannonballs. One of them dented, and I don't know if you can tell with this, dented the lower at about 4 o'clock position on that muzzle. You can see a dent. And then the second one exploded right next to the wheel here, and it killed a 3rd crew member. The first 2 died when the first one hit and exploded. And that ball's been stuck there ever since 1863, July 3rd.
Oh my gosh. But you know what? Let's see if things like this can hold energy. You know what? I'm going to turn this. We're going to use the flux response. Put that thing right there.
Why is it white? What's happening?
I don't have an answer to that.
It's kind of going nuts.
That thing is going nuts. What is going on with this thing? It was fine. All of a sudden we put it over there and it goes crazy. What is... I've never seen it do that. So hang on. I'm just going to take it off and put it on the floor, see if something changes.
Okay.
What is... I don't... I don't want to... I mean, I want to put it somewhere away from stuff now and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, so if I...
Now it's normal.
Should I just pick it up and put it back there without doing anything?
I would. Let's see. Let's do it, but it's normal now.
All right, it's going to go off because my hands... I mean, it starts flicking.
And now it's just going nuts again.
That's fine on the floor.
Yeah.
If there's somebody here, there's a thing with a blue light is on top of the wheel of this cannon. If you put your hand on the right side of it, it should light up red. If you put your hand on the left side of it, it should light up green. It'll allow us a means to communicate through yes or no questions. Can you do that for us? Man, I'm gonna turn this thing off and just turn it back on. I just want to see what the hell is going on here. I mean, it's working. We know the battery's fully charged.
It's going nuts again. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's settled.
Let's 50% make the thing go crazy.
It's nuts.
I mean, it goes berserk too. Mm-hmm. Like it's picking up everything. And look, I mean, it's still, you still hear it. It's working. I don't know. I don't know why it keeps on doing that.
Is there someone around the cannon? Does this cannon mean something to you? Okay, that's normal.
I don't know.
If you're near the cannon, can you come over to the blue light? Put your hand near the blue light, make it change colors for us. You can go back to the cannon right after that. If you get close to that blue light, it'll change colors, and that lets us know you're near us.
And now nothing with that thing.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know. So we're just wrapping our investigation here at Varnum Armory in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. We've had some strange occurrences throughout the night, some strange sounds, some devices that kind of went crazy. We've had some bangs, things like that. I have investigated here in the past, and we had some great activity. We caught, again, what appeared to be a full body apparition on camera on the show Ghost Hunters. This place is amazing. I want to get back here and investigate it. It's a little quieter around here. We had a lot of stuff to go through and figure out if we did catch anything, and we'll have to see from there. But all in all, I think it's been a great investigation. It's been a blast getting back here. It's been incredible to see so much from the history of the United States and what it took, all the sacrifices that came. But we're going to get out of here, get some rest, start going through the evidence, and go from there.